But it'll be useful in stream or talk since I can't play. Sorry if you hear a cough, I'm a little bit sick today. Alright, let's get this started. So, pretty much same as last round, except Hoodlum has replaced me. Then on the other side, we have Neverlast, Maelstrom, Tsunami, Hurricane, Zenith for Sibal, Ka, Spelunker, Tankuro, French Sea Dog, and Hoodlum for Dragonfleet Sword. It is 2-2 right now, so 2 wins to both sides. This is the final fight of this. Go pretty well, hopefully not an 8 or anything. Alright, game 5 goal. It's 2-2 so far. Sibal has probably gotten the edge, considering the first match had a aid called. And I think I DC. Yeah, I am lagging so bad. Oh my lag, so bad. It looks like Ka and Spelunker have Neverlast surrounded 2v1. Spelunker appears to be using a smoke, but French Sea Dog has to be careful because French Sea Dog is surrounded 3v1 on the other side, and Tsunami might have a crit on him here. Tsunami didn't shoot in time, it looks like, but that was very close. And Kuro has to play this very careful too because he's got 2 scope users closing in on him. And Zenith might be using double shot scope, I cannot tell. But I believe he's using a different setup than he was last fight. Neverlast stuck in the middle, and there are a lot of mines here. Like, everywhere right here. And this was laid by Sword. Looks like Ka is laying them actually. Zenith doing a pretty good job of avoiding them. He's sailing right around and doing very small turns, not to disturb them. Very smart play on his end. He probably has a good idea of where they're at, considering that. Is this a crit on the Ka? It could be. Ooh, very close. Well, and now we get to see it in fast forward as I reconnect to the fight. Very fun. Let's see. French Sea Dog is on the outside with Tsunami. See if anything happens with that. Doesn't look to be because Tsunami went full defense, I believe, when I saw with the blue chat. And then over here, actually gotta be careful because it looks like they might be trying to push people to the outside edge. Hurricane is very close, as is Spelunker. And French Sea Dog has to be careful in this position because Tsunami does have more value with his scope rather than French Sea Dog. Tsunami can shoot all of these members, whereas French Sea Dog can only shoot Tsunami, and possibly Neverlast is coming up. Ooh, Tsunami took a pot shot on the Ka, but it was not to be. Avoided it just in time. Looks like Spelunker has Hurricane in melee, possibly? No, Hurricane's just anchored smart on him. I think he's trying to push Spelunker out. Spelunker's got to play this very carefully, otherwise he's gone. Very sketchy over here. I think Spelunker might have gotten away. It looks like Spelunker got away. He probably doesn't want to get close to that edge again because it did look like Hurricane had the advantage when it came to pushing. So if I was Spelunker, I would stay pretty far from that edge. Because that is a scary place to be, especially in Game 5. You do not want to be the person who loses just because you go out. Like Hurricane and Spelunker keeping themselves occupied both over here. Spelunker actually very low on Dura. 1555 already. I don't think that got LCC'd, I'm gonna be honest. Ooh, Maelstrom taking 2 crits here. One from Hoodlum, one from like possibly Ka, but they were pretty low crits. Ooh, Hoodlum's got to be careful. Neverlast is in crit radius. Oh, but I don't think Neverlast shot. Oh, Hoodlum bouncing off my ship. Gonna have to apologize to him later for that. But I've got to be careful. Neverlast is just creeping up on the front of him. Ooh, is that a crit on the Maelstrom? Ooh, yes, it is. That's a big one, too. 1,000. That's a lot of max Duragon. FSD creeping on the outside. Ooh, Tankuro taking a massive crit. Oh, there's another one coming up. He might be dead. And Tankuro is dead. 4v5 for Dragonfleet Sword. This is not looking good for them. They're going to need to get something done very fast because their resource consumption just went up by 20% with Tang dead. Neverlast eating a minus 1,000 crit, and I'm not sure where that came from, to be honest. Nami has free reign on the outside. This is not good for Sword since he has a scope. They do not want this to happen. Although French Sea Dog also looking to have free reign on the outside. Ah, but he bumped into me. How unfortunate. Hoodlum has to be careful. Tsunami is about to be in crit range if he doesn't turn. Surprising Tsunami didn't shoot Hoodlum. Maybe he wasn't in range, but he looked to be in a very good range. Maybe I'm mistaken. Pretty big ball over there that I can't see. Well, kind of hard to see all those ships together, but you do have Spelunker and Hurricane still fighting over the edge. Sword is going to need to get a kill pretty quickly in order to get up full. Looks like Ka's getting very aggressive, going for those double shot kills. Oh, Spelunker's gotta be careful. Oh, she turned. No, he turned. Kang's still the only death so far. Dragonfleet Sword is surviving fairly well 4v5, but Sibal is not giving them the opportunity to open up to make this. When that is a massive crit on the French Sea Dog, and he cannot repair that fast because of his sailor equipment. He's got the Stern Castle Iron Deck or whatever it's called, something like that. Gotta play this very careful. Could be death if you can turn it right. I believe he turned it right. Good on him. A lot of D happening over here. No one wants to be the one to die. And Spelunker is down. This is very bad for Dragonfleet Sword. French Sea Dog has to look out, so does Ka. Tsunami's prowling on the outer edge. He's got a shot, he's firing. Who's he aiming for? Looks like Hoodlum. Yeah, he had no chance of critting Hoodlum. That's a crit on Ka, I believe. Yeah, minus 1,000. Ka's not turning, is he? Well, he did turn just. Massive crit on the Maelstrom, I think. Yeah, that's a big crit on the Maelstrom. Unfortunately, I can't toggle to see their max Dura though, but I believe he's around the 1550 mark. Ooh, big crit on the French Sea Dog, minus 1,000. Ooh, and French Sea Dog is down. Looks like Sibal has this one in the bag. Let's see how many people Hood and Ka can push out, possibly. Gonna be real rough for him. And Hurricane has sunk Ka. Good game, Sibal. They're the season's champion. My internet isn't